Man, the paint looks wet at this point. It's like a pool of ink. So by now, I've removed all the swirl marks and scratches on this Audi TT. The last step is to lock in the shine and protect the paint by applying a wax coating. When it comes time to apply a wax to your vehicle, you have a lot of different choices. Wax is often a generic term, kind of like vehicle. Vehicle can be used to describe a car or a truck. Wax simply means something that protects. Now, there are actual wax products, like a paste wax that I'm going to apply, but there's also liquid waxes and liquid sealants, and some products that call themselves polishes, but actually are designed to protect the paint. The role of a wax or a sealant protects the paintwork from environmental pollutants, from UV damage caused by the sun, bug splatter, acid rain, and anything else that will try and dull your paint over time. And there's a lot of choices. You have cleaner waxes, which actually have a built-in polish in them. Those are ideal for keeping it simple when you're not going to perform multiple steps. They clean, polish, and protect in one easy step. You have synthetic paint sealants, which, like a wax, they're a finishing product. So unlike the cleaner wax, there's no abrasives, there's no cleaners. It's purely a protectant. And the synthetic polymers are man-made, so they last a long time, and they're ideal for northern climates, especially in the winter months. Then you have the newest technology, which is graphene. Graphene gives you a very strong hard shell of protection that lasts a long time in any environment. It's the slickest and it's the glossiest of them all. And then you have spray waxes to maintain everything. Now, at this point, if your head is spinning, well, to simplify it, what I'm going to apply is a traditional paste wax. However, this is not the paste wax that your grandfather had you apply when you were a kid. This combines carnauba, which gives you a high gloss shine, along with ceramic sealant, which gives you long-lasting protection. And the benefits of this product compared to what you used to use, if you're like me when you waxed your grandparents' vehicles as a kid, is that it's not going to have a chalky white residue. So when it comes time to buy a wax, invest in something that's really high quality because it'll save you time and money and aggravation in the long run. So this particular wax, it's a paste, and it's really easy to apply. You can apply it by hand the traditional way, which this is a finishing wax, so there's no abrasives, there's no chemical cleaners, because that process has already been completed when I remove the swirl marks and the scratches. Now, you can apply it by hand, absolutely yes, but I'll tell you, I like to do everything by machine because, well, to wax the entire car by hand, it would take more time than I prefer. So you could use a dual action polisher. I have a 3-inch pad on here, and what I really like about this is the pad actually fits in the jar, and you just turn the machine on, and you get a real thin coat of wax. Doesn't take a whole lot. This one jar will wax this Audi about 25 times. Low speed, and simply use the tool to spread it out. Now, the advantage of using the tool versus your hand is you apply a more uniform coat of wax, and ultimately you use a lot less product. When you apply it by hand, what happens is you apply uneven pressure to your foam pad and you get a blotchy appearance. So, and you tend to over apply it too. So with the machine, you get a nice thin uniform coat. And some waxes require a drying time, others do not. This particular wax needs to dry to a haze, which only takes a minute or two. To accelerate that, you can use a microfiber towel and blow some air on the surface. And when you wipe off the wax, at this point, the paint is perfect. You really want to step up the quality of your microfiber towel. Do not use the inexpensive bargain basement towels found at your local home improvement store. Those are better off for door jams or cleaning your bathroom toilet. Take a high quality towel, fold it 4 ways. You do not want to wipe off wax like this because you can actually scratch the paint. Fold it 4 ways and take short, firm strokes, and your wax of choice will wipe off with ease. And the reason I like to use the higher quality waxes and sealants is because to do this job, it takes multiple hours to remove all the swirl marks and scratches, which Don't feel like you have to do it all in one day. You can spread this out over a day or two if you have the luxury of having a garage. But this wax wipes off with ease. It leaves the paint super slick, and water will bead up and roll right off. Now, one thing you can do, this is a trick from the detailers, an old technique. You can actually apply a synthetic paint sealant, which in this case, like a graphene formula. Apply this to the vehicle before you put the wax on. Let it sit in your garage overnight. Don't wipe it off. And then after the sealant has cured on the paint for 12 hours, take your towel and wipe it off. The paint will look absolutely unbelievable. And then follow with your paste wax. This is called topping. So you have the synthetic protection followed by the carnauba for the gloss. I'm going to wax the entire car, but that's the simplicity of choosing the right wax or paint sealant for your vehicle. With the right knowledge, the right research, and high quality products, it doesn't take a whole lot of time or effort, and best of all, unlike the grandpa wax you used to use, this is not going to break your elbow off. So now I have to wax the entire Audi. Thank you for joining me in this episode, and we'll catch you next time.